Selena's over the moon about the new man in her life in Home and Away, coming up next. It's news time next this Monday lunchtime with Paul Green and London Today. Next this Boxing Day morning, we're off in search of the forgotten toys.
Field of Dreams replaced the advertised film, which will be shown at a later date. And the American sports theme continues in just a moment with an episode of the comedy series Coach. Into the Sporting Blunders archive we go for Oddballs next.
Tom and Ellie live with their little sister and grandmother until the Snow Queen changes everything. A classic family film for Boxing Day morning, coming up next.
Partners being propositioned, the subject of Vanessa, next.
Yes, no, take the money, open the box. Decisions on Take Your Pick next.
Next, Frankie Howard, June Whitfield, Clement Freud and Beryl Reid star in some of ITV's funniest commercials. And Bob Monkhouse takes us back to have a look at them in Bob's Fab Ads, after these ads. Well, there's shocking news for Sergeant Brad, and Marsha makes for the microphone in Soldier Soldier after the break.
Knocking on the doors of those with something to hide, Roger Cook, right after the break. Changing letters on words to make new ones sounds easy enough, but when the clock's ticking against you, it's a different matter. Why don't you try it in chain letters next?
Next, some of the funniest moments in sport in Oddballs with Eamon Holmes, who's joined by Willie Carson and Andy Gray. In half an hour, Glasgow Rangers face the Italian champions Juventus for their third game in the UEFA Champions League. First, what shouldn't happen, but we'll show you all the same.
Coming up next, all the top goals from the weekend's fixtures in Football Extra.
It's gonna be big. It's our movie starring Tom Hanks next.
Does a harmonica hold the clues to Mud's murderer? And has Celine seen into the future? Home and Away is next. Then at 1:25, Vince Henderson is our host for today's round of chain letters.
A young woman discovers the secrets of her past in Daughter of Darkness, our late-night horror movie, next.
Well, next on Carlton, Dead Poets Society, a moving story starring Robin Williams as a passionate English teacher with some sensitive pupils. Well, next tonight, Bob Wilson presents live coverage of the match between Juventus, the Italian champions, and Glasgow Rangers in the UEFA Champions League live.
Steve Byrne from Enfield is fed up with what's happening to the game he loves. Is football now just all about money? Your shout is next.
Cupid is firing his little arrow, but will friendship turn to romance in Baghdad Cafe? Next. And coming up next this Monday morning here on Carlton, Mr. Freeze is out for revenge in Batman.
You're watching Carlton, where next this afternoon, Ian is in for a shock or two in a country practice.